For the last 3 weeks, I went on a trip to Austria to explore its vast mountain ranges, go on beautiful hikes, but most importantly, get some dope footage. For almost 2 years, my favorite gimbal was the Weeble S because since I was traveling a lot and most of the time I only had my camera bag with me, portability and mobility was crucial for me. That's why I was beyond excited when ZHIYUN announced the Weeble 2, and this trip was the perfect opportunity to test this baby out. While I did get a lot of awesome cinematic footage with this gimbal, I decided to do a little experiment that really tests out the capabilities of the Weeble 2. I chose a long hike and decided to bring 3 primes with me: Samyang 14mm, Sony 35mm, as well as Sony 85mm. My goal was to test out how the Weeble 2 handles all of these focal lengths, and while doing that, I actually discovered a crazy fact about this gimbal, which I will cover a bit later. So, once I had my camera on the gimbal, it was time to get all those cheesy YouTuber shots where my friend is going places, exploring his surroundings and looking all dramatic and stuff while doing it. I also got some awesome B-roll shots of the woods as well as the lake and squeezed in some detail shots too. I tested out all different modes on the gimbal: follow mode, lock mode, pan follow mode, and a bit of POV mode as well, and what I found shocking was the lock mode. Now look, I have always loved using lock mode on gimbals, however, they always had the same issue. It used to drift a bit to the right or to the left in lock mode, and thus I wasn't very fond of it. However, I am pleased to say that on the Weeble 2, lock mode is the best I've seen on the market. Like, check this out. Yup, it stays crazy still. Afterwards, it was time to switch to 35mm and get some more dope shots. However, I thought of a really weird idea. So, hear me out. Sometimes, when I'm in a rush, switching between the primes can be quite tedious. So what I wanted to try was switch between the lenses while the gimbal was still on, and without rebalancing it. I know it's quite a mad and terrible idea, but check this out. I switched between 2 lenses with different weights, and the Weeble 2 did not vibrate or give me any weird errors. It handled it like a champ. I can imagine how dope this would be while shooting a wedding or an event. And last but not least, the 85mm. My least favorite focal length. Woohoo! Now, getting smooth shots with this lens is very difficult because each little shake you do is clearly visible in the shot. So, let's see what we can come up with. One of my favorite features about this gimbal is the flip-out screen, actually. When using the 85mm, I noticed that my pan settings were a bit too rough, so without downloading and installing an app on my phone, I just opened the screen, a couple of taps here and there, changed my motor settings, and afterwards was able to get way cleaner results. Anyway, this was quite a quick test, but just by going on a spontaneous hike, I learned so much about this gimbal. The fact that it can handle lens swapping without rebalancing is crazy, and I'll definitely be using this to my advantage. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I am Gunnar Smaguan, you know, one of the ZHIYUN YouTube hosts, and let me tell you a little secret. Soon there's gonna be a dope travel video releasing on my channel, Dream Duo Films, so if you could check it out, I would really appreciate it. Stay awesome, and you know the drill. Peace out.